Hi there and welcome back. So today is the it's the start of a new project. I'm finishing off the winter botanical kit. So I've got this cover, I've got a journal card, I've got a couple of pockets that I've made with napkin. I've got these lovely tags from this month's November's Your Creative Studio. Got the little card from Your Creative Studio and this pad. I've got a little envelope that I've stamped and put a little robin on. Oh, and it opens just. I've got this envelope here. Oh, that's nice. So like a postcard envelope. I've got a big journal card, what I've made out of book pages. That's a excuse me, a tag that I made in the Roxy challenge. Another pocket with the decoupage. A couple of kit pockets, kit tag. I'm not sure what that was from, but it's the cut off, so it's obviously going to be a pad or something. I've got this for a page, a couple more tags and a journal card. So that's all there is from the kit. Now I really don't want to print anything else, so this is kind of, you know, what we've got. We're going to use it up. So I'm going to keep all those together in there because we really don't need them yet, so they can go over there. Let me show you what else I've got. So I've got a couple of pieces of vellum from the Your Creative Studio. I've some kit pages from the winter botanical. I think that's rustic backgrounds. They're mainly just backgroundy type things, and again I really don't want to. Oh, I've got some scraps and I've got some green card. I don't want to print anything. And I've got two boxes, which is I've popped the new bits from Your Creative Studio in there, and then there's what's left over from the other. I'm just going to put that washi tape back down there from the other, oh, you know what I mean, the other projects that I've done. So that's what's in that one. And in this one, I think this is some materials. So that is what we've got. So we're just working with what we've got. I've obviously got music paper and book pages that I can pull in. So this is a lovely piece, and Karen from Junkbox Journals sent me this. So I'm going to use this as the cover. It's that brown paper where you melt the wax and scrunch it up and stuff, and it makes it feel really thick. So I thought that would be nice for the cover. So I'm going to make an envelope folio type thing. This isn't set in stone at all. It's just what I've sat here messing about with. So let's start off with, I'll probably not able to remember what's what and who's who. So I've got this lovely envelope. I think somebody must have sent it me. It's got gussets down the side, and it's a lovely colour, and it's really, really thick. So I thought this would make a fabulous side pocket, because originally I thought, right, I'll seal that up and that'll be it. Probably, you know, attach some envelopes on there. And then when I looked in, I thought, oh no, I'm going to use that as a pocket. So I'm going to keep that flap on. I will glue that down. So once folded, it is, let's get the big ruler, it is 6 1/4 by 10. So I'm going to leave it, you know, the size that it is, because I'm not sewing anything in. My idea is to put a little journal in this part. So I don't know, excuse me, if I will leave the flap on and have a kind of thingy, but then I feel like it's going to be then hard to attach other things, you know, apart from being able to attach them at the front, at the top or the bottom. So I think that's going to be left open, but I do have sticky dots. Just thinking how else you could do it. I was just thinking, can you put a string on and a string there and just tie it like that? I don't know. Anyway, well, I'm sure we'll get to that part. So this is what I'm going to be starting off with. I'm going to cut this to size, so this will be like so, which I think will be fabulous. So that's that. As at the front, I want this envelope, and this one is going to have a thingy with a string round, and it's going to go all the way round and round here, so that will be what closes the folio up, which will mean that I've got to take into consideration the thing's going to be there. So if I'm using this as a pocket, it's going to be really, the pocket's going to be that kind of width inside, which is fine. So that's going to be the front. I did think I can't really add anything onto there. I could add something onto there, but no, I'm going to keep it at that. But I could actually have something else over the top of it, because that will go wrong. Yeah, I will find, let's have a look if I've got any excuse me, I'm thinking tea stained CD envelopes, but I'm wondering if I've got any of the small ones. Haha. Let's put that there. Oh, maybe that is a bit too small. Yes, I'm going to do that. Yeah. So that would be a pocket up there. Would that be one that comes out? Yeah, because you can do it like that. Yeah. No, I don't want a single one. Okay, so I shall do that. I think that'll be enough on the front. So when you open it, so obviously both of those flaps will need to go in here, so they will have to be stuck down before the inside. So I've got this, what was left over, so I'm thinking I want that as some kind of flip up, which means that's going to have to go in before the front. And I think that's the only piece that does need to go in before the front. I've no idea what I'm doing here. I might pop a library card on there. I'll keep one of those out so I don't forget. Let's keep one of those index cards out. What else had I got? So on the inside, I'd got this envelope, which I've cut down by about 1 inch. So I thought that could go in there. So obviously that doesn't need covering up because it's on the inside. That one was going to go over the top of that envelope, like so. So that will go up. Then I've got this bit what's left. I thought that can go over, so that can flip out. And I've got this little one, which I think I was having this here, and then that's here. So this one wants going down for, oh no, it can't go. That would be stuck under there. That would, yeah, so that needs to go about there. What's that like? No, that needs to actually go on there. So that needs to go on there, which would make that too low. But no, I don't want to attach that to there. So if that went there, what would they look like towards the bottom? Yeah, I'm not keen on them at the bottom. I do want them in the middle. So the only other thing, I could either attach it to that, or once they're stuck down, I could attach it over the top. Like so. So yeah, that's the only piece that that needs putting down first. So that's kind of how it's going to go. It might change, you know, as we go on, because you do something or you forget to do something, and you know, it just changes the whole thing. So I was going to cover this with this. So I'm just going to rip this edge off. And this one. And while I'm at it, might as well do this one. And this one. Okay. Okay, so I've just covered the other side with the paper, and I'm just going to cover this side. I've done it with a clout. I am actually going to sew around this, so as long as there's enough on, you know, to stick down and keep it in place. That will do. Okay, I'm just going to tear that. Oops, daisy. I find it so difficult when it's just a tiny piece. It should probably be best to flick it up. Well, I don't know. I think it's just difficult, just awkward. Right, I really don't mind that roughness, because obviously it's and I've missed a bit there, which can be inked. Yeah, with it being a botanical, it's fine. So all the bits, what, you know, more than 1 inch or so, I'm going to keep, because we might have to collage some tags or something, or pockets, because as you saw, I've not got a lot of anything left, and I've not really got anything in my stash. I seem to have used everything up in this kind of genre. Love that word, genre. Oh dear. Right, so I'm going to ink around. I'm using the walnut stain. I'm not sure how I'm going to decorate these, so you know, some of this might even get covered up. I'm not going to round the corners because I think if I'm going for the rough edges, I think then rounding the corners is just going to you know, give it two kind of different looks. So obviously don't need to ink that bit because that's going to be stuck down, but I'm not sticking it down until I've sewn it. Right, so that is that. I'm going to put that near the sewing machine. So I'm thinking, shall we cut this ready, because I want to sew all around this before I stick it down, because I'm thinking if I stick it down and if I sewed around it, I'm not going to be able to sew around this side because I want this flap, and if I've sewn there it's going to get rid of my gusset part, which I want. So yeah, I'm going to sew around this instead. So let's oh, why do you have to do that? Let's get the height first. So we're going to go 10. Is that, yeah, that's wide enough. So let's turn it over and get a pencil. I wonder if this will tear. Eek. Because I'm no good with scissors. You know, I'm just not. Right, so let's try. I don't know if I'm straight or not. No, I don't think it will. Right, I'm gonna have to do it with scissors. So if I'll just get this straight. Ish. No, I want it straight, not ish. Actually straight. Well, I don't think it is straight. Right, I wonder if I can just whip this under my trimmer. Now, if I give it a bit of, what you call it? Oh, I hope it's right. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, super. And then if I cut it there, yeah, so that will be the length. Obviously it won't go in. I'm going to give myself a bit extra just in case. Right, let's have a look at that. So yeah, that is it off. No, it's fine. There's a tiny bit there, but I think when I glue it and stretch it out, it'll be fine. So if I sew around there, but just come in slightly, so if I've got to trim any, I'm not going into the sewing. So that can go over there in the sewing. I'm going to keep those. Right, what else can I do? Oh, I know. So this one, what's going to be at the front, how I said that the circle is going to go there. I was thinking I might put like some kind of panel in there and then sew that bit down, so that is the bit that's the actual pocket. Yes, I'm going to do that. So I've got this green card, because I do want this to be green and brown. I don't want it to be all brown. So how big is this? It's 6. So I'm thinking probably a hinge, a hinge and a half. I'm going to do it at. Let's get straight. So an inch. Well, I'll just do it a bit over. Okay, so that can go there. Did I put my pencil away? No, it's there. So put that there. Now I could either put my circle onto this and then stick it down, or if I want a bit more strength I could go through, which that's what I'm going to do. Now I've got to remember I'm going through that way, because I want the flap on the other side. So if that's that, that means that I'm going to stick this down first and then I'll tell you what I was thinking. So let's stick this down. Do I want to cover this first, or am I leaving it brown? No, I need to cover it, don't I? So shall we have something green next to it? Well, that would be nice. Yeah, let's do that then. Right, so I'll cut the top off here. Let's get us length. So it's time measuring it. Well, I know we have measured it, but obviously my trimmer doesn't go to that. And I really don't like getting the big one. I think I might end up getting a medium-sized one for next year. I'd probably still use this smallest one the majority of the time. Right, so the flap's on that side. That's right lengthwise. So if that's there, that's there. So that wants to be. I'll give it a little bit of space. Oh, I can't see my mark. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if we've got a bit to play with it in the top, because this wasn't borderless, and it's I don't know why I actually opened that, because I want to use the Kalal. So ink, anybody? Oh, is it under my pile of stuff? Yeah. Oh, that's it. Sit straight. Right, so I'm going to ink the top of this. Oh, you won't see that side. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Oh, you can. Well, you can't see that it's walnut stain, but it darkens it. So I'll do that. Just going to move that folder out of the way, the envelope out the way. Right, scraps over there. In fact, I'm going to put the scraps in the basket for later. Right, Kalal, have I just put that scrap, well, it's not a scrap, the bit that I'm using in that basket. Now, I'm not, oh, I might sew all around it. I'll have a think. I was just about to say I don't need to put loads of glue on, because I am, or I'm not sewing around it, but I don't know. I don't know if I am or if I'm not. I'll have to think about it when I get to that. So So it looks like that wants a bit of trimming, which is fine. So let me find my bit of green what's thrown over here. Right, so that's going to go on there, like so. So let's get that down. I feel like I'm saying so a million times. But you're saying you are, and it's going right on our nerves. So this is, I'll say it again, linen card. Okay, so I thought if I sewed around there, then there, then there, it's going to look odd that I've not gone across the top. Now, the only way to do across the top is to take this all apart, which is fine. But if I've got a stitch down there and a stitch down there, it's not going to be a very big pocket at all. But so, oh, I don't know, it'll be 4 inch. So right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to open it up, and that will actually help me put the policy closure in. Okay, so when I sew it, I'm going to stick that bit down to reinforce it. Okay, and that's going to stick down there, like so. Yeah, I don't want to stick that down, do I? No. Right, sorry, I'm just mumbling to myself. Kind of need to think steps behind. Right, I've got some circles already done. But I'm seeing if I've got anything. Oh, that'll be a nice Tim Hortons. But that would be a bit, well, I'm going to say, sew around it. So I probably need one about that size. Nice. So if I use that one, and then I'll just use a craft one for the underneath, and I'm going to use those new brads that I've got, and I'll just use that small one like so. We should have bought some more of those. I'm not, you know, shiny things. I don't love a lot of it, but yeah, I really like those, especially because they're in colours that I like. They're not normally the sort of things I would search for. It was just wherever I was buying some scrapbook paper for, it was in their clearance section. So if I, ooh, let's get the where's the awl? Oh dear. Oh, don't tell me I left it in my, I bet you I left it in the last time I sewed anything up. I bet you I've left it in my sewing tin. Right, let's so let's hope that's middle. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's not bad at all. So So that's going to go in there. Oh, come on. That's it. That's going to go in there. So, what's kind of middle? Was it 6? Yeah, so we'd want it at 3. And oh my goodness, this is 1.5, so I'd want it 2. Right, how do we do this? So 3. I need a pencil. Oh, right, come on, let's get a mathematician. I don't. Right, so if I did, in fact, if I mark it on this paper, I'll be able to rub that out. So if I go 3, and then I'm going 2 centimetres, aren't I? Ish. So that would be there. Yeah, that's fine. And so it doesn't have to be. Right, this is dangerous. Don't do this at home. So I'm just going to keep doing that until I stab myself. And I'm going to put that in there. Oh, right, so I forgot to put the glue at the bottom, so let me do that. I'm going to do it with that art glitter. I think I've got some green string. It's going to be, I need to keep being aware of if I've just used green, I perhaps need to use brown just to keep that, you know, I want it half and half. Because if you look out your window, well, I mean, I don't know what it's like in every country, obviously, but like in the UK, at the moment, it's about half and half. We've still got, you know, quite a lot of greenery and quite a lot of brown, so it is half and half. So that's kind of what I'm wanting to do. It's out my window. Right, so that's that. Okay, so that's going to be sewn across there. Then I'm going to close it up, sew down there, up there, across there, down there and across there. I think I'll do that. I might do the whole thing in a out stitch instead of a zigzag. So here, obviously I'm going to stitch down there and it still won't be, you know, there'll still be a thingy there, but once I cover the back, I'll obviously take the paper up to the stitching, and then that will cordon that part off, and we'll just have as top loader. So I'm thinking next I would have a look at this, which is obviously going to be on the top. Now I do want to cut some off because, well, 1, it's too big, and 2, that's where the tag's going to come out. And I'm thinking when I do a journal card, or would I be best to have it down there and have it at the top and have that one at the top? But that would be quite off centre, which would actually be that middle. Did that make any sense? But I would still have to cut this off, or I could bring this over more, like so. Oh, that would be perfect. But then the middle would be there. Pretend that's sewn. Yeah, I think that would go okay. So this front, all I will be doing is stenciling it. I think I'm just gonna take some of that off and take some of this off because we don't need all that. Could probably do it. I might stick that. Yeah, that's going to need to be stuck down. But I can stick that when I put the paper down, okay. So if I'm having a top, I need to cut the top. So I'm just going to start in from the side, go across and come up before I get to the end, look. Okay, so that is that. I'm gonna have to, let's try and cut this down. That's better. So that's going to open at the top like so. This is going to be stamped. There's obviously going to be oh, we need to put something inside it, don't we? So when there's not a tag in there, it's still got something. So I'm thinking I might as well put the same paper in as what I've got on the outside. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to call this a video. So all I'm going to do, that's about the right size. I'll check that it fits. If it fits, I shall put glue at the back, pop it in. Ooh, might be a bit of a squish and a squash, but I'd be best to go that way and just try not to break that. If I do, I can glue it. Once I've done that, so that will go inside, and then this will go like so. So I'm going to want another paper stuck on here. So how big is this? Let's say 12 centimetres. That'd only come to there. Yeah, I might be able to, with a squish and a squash, get that onto there. So I will do that, and then I will stick that on. I will sew everything that I said that I was going to sew, and then I'll come back and we'll carry on. So I shall see you in tomorrow's video. So thanks for joining me. I hope you're enjoying it so far and excited to see how it develops. I did forget to say that I have got some stamps out. So I've got 2 woodland sets, which are from Crafter's Companion, and I've got the ones from Your Creative Studio. So I must remember to do some stamping. So I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now.